一二三，一二三，一二三，一二三，一二三。一二三，一二三，一二三，一二三，一二三，一二三，一二三。
要布兰听试音，一、二、三。
Friends from the media, good afternoon. Welcome to today's press conference. I'd like to take your questions now. The World Economic Forum Annual Meeting 2026 is about to close. Yet, under the theme of a spirit of dialogue, parties expressed in their speeches concerns over greater division and more conflicts facing the world. What's China's assessment on this year's WEF annual meeting? How should dialogue be promoted under current circumstances? Is China willing to play a bigger role as a leader in international affairs? Member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee and Vice Premier of the State Council He Lifeng attended and addressed this year's World Economic Forum annual meeting by sharing 4 observations on firmly supporting free trade, safeguarding multilateralism, pursuing win-win cooperation, and upholding mutual respect and equal-footed consultation. Vice Premier He Lifeng sent out a positive message to the world that China is committed to advancing high-quality development, expanding high-standard opening up, promoting universally beneficial and inclusive economic globalization, and making the international economic and trade order more just and equitable. Increasing uncertainties and instabilities facing the world calls for stronger solidarity, cooperation, and joint effort in dealing with challenges through dialogue. History proved time and again that confrontation and antagonism would only lead to damage and regression, and only dialogue and cooperation can spell prosperity and progress. No matter how the landscape may evolve, China will always act as the anchor in this uncertain world and provide opportunities, confidence, and momentum for the world through its own development. China stands ready to work with all parties to bridge differences with dialogue, enhance mutual trust with cooperation, deliver on commitments with actions, and jointly respond to global challenges and build a community with a shared future for humanity. Next one, please.
Bilateral. 能否证实斯坦默将会在下周访问中国？特朗普4月访问中国，习近平主席在年底访问美国。On your first question, in a turbulent and volatile world, China and the UK as permanent members of the UN Security Council will benefit the world and the 2 countries themselves by stepping up exchanges and cooperation. On the visit you mentioned, information will be released in due course. On China-US relations, a stable China-US relationship is in the interest of the 2 peoples and the expectation of the world. Head of state diplomacy places an irreplaceable role for bilateral relations. On the questions that you mentioned, I have no specific information to offer at the moment. Next one, please.
谢谢本人。RT 记者俄罗斯记者提问。
RIA Novosti. President Putin, when meeting with U.S. delegation, confirmed that Ukraine, U.S. and Russia will hold a trilateral meeting in UAE on security. What's China's comment? China's position on the Ukraine crisis is consistent and clear, and dialogue and negotiation is the only viable way out of the Ukraine crisis. Next one, please.
Another question from Reuters.
路透社，联合国专家昨天谴责了强迫劳动，表示在新疆和西藏少数民族群体出现了这一现象，中方对求和评论。The Chinese government has been committed to promoting and protecting human rights. Development and progress in Xinjiang and Xizang are there for all to see. This is an undeniable fact. The so-called concerns fabricated by certain experts are completely unfounded. We urge relevant special procedures experts to respect basic facts, adhere to the Code of Conduct for Special Procedures mandate holders of the Human Rights Council, fulfill their mandate in an objective and just way, and avoid being used or assisting anti-China forces. Next one, please.
Thank you. Question from AF.
法新社 TikTok 昨天表示，一家美国为主的合资公司收购了 TikTok。特朗普表示欢迎，并且感谢习近平主席。中方对此有何评论？
On the specific question, I'd refer you to relevant Chinese authorities, and China's position on TikTok is consistent and clear. Next one, please.
圣保罗夜报，习近平主席和卢拉总统进行了通话，表示联合国扮演着重要的作用。在此之前，特朗普邀请两国参加和平委员会。通话是否讨论了和平委员会的问题？
今天上午，习近平主席同
This morning, President Xi Jinping talked to Brazilian President Lula on the phone this morning, and they exchanged views on China-Brazil relations and issues of mutual interest. We've released a readout which you may refer to. Next one.
from Reuters.
路透社，美国表示将允许中国购买委内瑞拉的石油，但不会以特定价格出售。中方是否必须遵循这一规定，或者中国在法律上是否有义务这么做？ Venezuela is a sovereign state and has the right to independently choose its cooperation partners. Next one, please. (8个穆斯林战斗能否打开你的麦克风？安塔拉，8个穆斯林占多数的国家：沙特、卡塔尔、土耳其、印尼、约旦、阿联酋、埃及、巴基斯坦，已同意加入加沙和平委员会。外交部对于这一委员会在加沙维持和平是否持乐观态度？
关于和平委员
We have answered questions regarding the Board of Peace and have nothing to add. Next one, please.
Ria Novosti. It's reported by several ROK media outlets that President Xi Jinping and the ROK president discussed visions, including a Seoul-Pyongyang-Beijing high-speed railway and other 3 inter-Korean international cooperation projects. It's reported that China is expected to serve as a neutral mediator between the ROK and the DPRK. Could you confirm it? And what's China's comment on its role in these projects?
China released information on the talks between the presidents of China and the ROK in early January. On other issues you mentioned, I have nothing to share. Next one, please.
Kyoto News. Today, Japan dissolved its lower house, was China's comment.
这是日本的内
This is internal affairs of Japan. We have no comment on this. Next one, please.
Question from AFP.
法新社，特朗普总统今天表示，美国正在向伊朗输送军队。在此之前，美伊进行了交锋，中方对此有何评论？
中方
China wishes Iran to maintain the national security, and we hope all sides can keep restraint and resolve the dispute through dialogue. Next one, please. Any other questions? That concludes today's press conference. Thank you.